Hi everyone. It has been a while since I have recorded a video, and recently I did a live stream with my friend Ray in Las Vegas where we were hanging out for CES. And there was this one particular part that a lot of developers found new, and it was surprising to me because I had shared that same thing on my Twitter a few months ago. So the idea is that when Xcode AI was released, there were also a lot of documents that they have for referencing the new frameworks like the foundation model, AlarmKit, and liquid class. So when their model or their harness is implementing, like if you ask it to implement liquid class, then it would refer to that particular document and then inject that, so it has the relevant examples to use to implement liquid class. But you can go to that path and get all the markdown files, and because they are written very well by the Apple engineers, you can kind of trust them. I will tell you why I only say kind of. uh, but the idea is that you can use it in, let's say, Claude Code, Codex, and Cursor, or any tool that of your choice. So instead of giving you the whole path, which is a bit cumbersome, I just went to um, Claude Code. So I'm for this video I'm using Claude Code, and I just had the prompt that said find the additional documentation in Xcode App's content folder. Then it was going through the application Xcode app in the contents, trying to find the additional documentation, and then it finally found it. And then these are the documentation, so it created a nice a table, so I could easily show it in the video. So it contains 20 markdown files. One is the app intents new updates. I think it's related to the snippets. Then you have the AppKit implementation for liquid glass, the foundation attributed string updates, the foundation model, like the on-device model, and how to use that in your app, the implementing assistive access in iOS. This is related to accessibility. Then you have the visual intelligence for the app intents, and the MapKit Geo Toolbox. I don't know what this is one is about. There's some StoreKit updates, the Swift charts 3D visualization, which is about having that z-axis as well. Then the Swift concurrency updates, Swift inline array span, no idea on this one. Then the Swift data class inheritance, then Swift UI AlarmKit integration. This is new. This was new in iOS 26. And then implementing liquid class design, the new toolbar feature, and the style text WebKit integration, UIKit implementation, WidgetKit implementation of liquid glass, and finally widgets for Vision OS. Then I asked it to just open it with cursor, so it's much easier for us to go through. So these are all the files, and you will see, if I take the example of the foundation model one, so it says that, okay, what's the overview, how to get started with it, creating a basic session. So the idea is that it is telling the model that you would use in Claude Code or your IDE or CLI of your preference. It would provide you with examples, and then how to work with it. Then a bit on the advanced side on like the guided generation, so you can have the JSON structure, so you don't decode the data. It automatically is provided as a structure that you have with the Generable Macro. And finally you have the tool calling, and then provide the tool to the session, and then the snapshot streaming on how you can have the snapshot way where you can have partial data, but it still streams when you're using Swift UI, so you can have the elements on the screen. And this also provides a example for that. And finally it ends up with the best practices and the context size limit, and how to optimize the performance using different model behavior. So remember I said that it is like it's a really good one, and it is kind of the best. I said kind of because even though this was released back in the first Xcode beta itself, there are some outdated issues that I have filed feedback for, but I still have not heard from them, or it's not updated in the latest one. Is that you need to make sure that there are some wrong things that you need to know, especially, so for example, the generation options of temperature 2.0 is deprecated in one of the betas. I don't remember if it was 26 or 1 or not. The idea is that now it's 1, so you don't use 2.1, so 2.1 will still behave as 1 if you use that. Another funny one is this AlarmKit integration, which says that AlarmKit is a framework introduced in iOS 18, which you obviously know. For some reason, it feels like it was vibe coded in the beginning in a very nicer way. But the idea is that it's iOS 26 and it has not been updated. So there are some things that you have to keep in mind, that this is not, it is supposed to be the docs that we should be referring, or their Xcode AI should be referring, but it's unfortunately not been updated. I'm on the latest Xcode 26.2 for reference, and you can see that it has all the examples for the glass effect. And if you still have not implemented liquid glass, you can use this as a foundation or a documentation reference guide. You can ask Claude Code to maybe copy this file directly into your repo, so you do not have to go back all the time or add that line in your claude.md or a skill for that. You just copy this file directly into your repository. And with that, that's it for the video. I hope you learned something new and you would use this in your app. And I'm trying to make more videos on a daily basis. This is like I was supposed to end this video at 5 minutes, but it has now been 6 minutes. But the idea is that I would want to have daily 5 minutes video, so it's easier for me to edit and just give all my knowledge and share all my knowledge with the world out there. Thank you so much, and have a great day or great night, depends where you are. It's past midnight. Okay, have a great day.